sit down, sit down. I'm like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, better sit your ass down. How we do it like that? Like, wow, but how we do it like that? Giving out my blood, watching Uncle Sam pull.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free lesson in copyright law. Hey, Kujo obviously needs it. Why not you? What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox, and we are back. We're back to our reaction series. So today, man, listen, I've been getting so many messages, comments about this situation, asking when I'm going to weigh in on this, when I'm going to talk about it. And I know I've been quiet, but there's been a reason for that. Because throughout this Kujo situation, I've been spending a lot of time with Ren himself, watching him as he goes through this and deals with all this while he was trying to get ready for his first ever headline festival, his big moment, and he has this ridiculous side quest that he has to go through and deal with, and watching it just wear on his mental and everything else around that situation and him having to deal with it. And I wanted to speak on this because honestly, it's pissed me off and I've just found the whole situation absolutely ridiculous. But I've sat on the sidelines and I've gritted my teeth because I realize and I appreciate that I too have a platform and I too have influence whenever I make a video on something or I shed light on a situation. And honestly, I'm an optimist too. And there's that idealist in me that wants to believe in the best in people. And I didn't want to muddy the waters on this whole situation because I was hoping that Ren could find a resolution with Kujo. And he tried. He's tried numerous times to find that resolution. Unfortunately, we're past that point. There's no more resolutions. Now it's time for the Kujo Beatdown. I have been given a green light to speak on this, to talk about the things that I've witnessed and what I've seen behind the scenes. So I'm excited to dive into this one. Now, a quick disclaimer, guys, because you know I'm going to be transparent with you on this. I have heard this song before. Ren showed it to me when he wrote it. He also has played this for me, talked to me about this before. I have never seen the music video. But you guys know we're a dissection channel. We're an analysis channel. And there's some insights I'm excited to give into this and to dive into it. So this right here right now is none other than the Beatdown. But before we go any further, listen, if you like the white hat that I'm wearing, guys, they are finally back in stock. Last time we put these up, they sold out like they were candy. So if you want to get yours before they're gone, got a limited edition while supplies last, you want to support me, you want to support the channel, go cop your white chaos hats. I'll put all links down there. But anyways, know what we're here for. Ren, step back up to the plate. See what you got. Josh.
Person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out that test me, Ren, I'm trying to find the path to forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't high Ren number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope. The cunt took from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec, cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset, but this hate breeds hate. Please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Fuck it.
For me, it just takes it to a whole new level. Like, obviously, hearing this, but it's different being able to listen in the headphones and to dissect it properly, which we're going to dive into and break down some of these lyrics. But it's so enhanced by his visual performance, just his stage presence. It's like taking elements of theater, inserting that into a music video, but just the way that he carries himself, his mannerisms, like even the changes like we witnessed in High Ren, when you change from this stream of conscious side of Ren to this devil on his shoulder, right? To the demon that wants to be unleashed, who's angry, who wants to go in. And you have this play on this back and forth. And he even alludes to it and says, look, this isn't High Ren 2. But you just see the facial changes and the delivery and the posture and the way it all carries. But yeah, there's so much I want to shout out on this. Obviously, shout out to Josh right there, opening it up, the homie. But when Ren does this, it's like, what does that remind you of? Sick Boy, right? The original sick boy that needs to be freed. But what I love about this, and calling back to that to open this song, is that there's this new aggression to it. There's this new, very angry undertone intention to that delivery, right? Because this is setting the tone, connecting Sick Boy with that sound, but also letting us know we're getting something different, a little bit of a different tone this time. Obviously, he's got the jumpsuit on. It's almost like he's imprisoned. This is Sick Boy in jail. Or a mental patient, too.
I'm trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write, but
Right there on the righteous path. No wrong in what I write. W-R-I-T. But I love just the wordsmithing and all the flips on right, and just twisting it in different ways. And this is stream of conscious REN.
be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right.
Dun, 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 dun. What's really dope is all the different string arrangements, right? As we lead out a REN, stream of conscious REN delivering here when it comes into crazy REN.
Forgive all those who test my will, there's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little puss?
Notice how the strings change. They get more dramatic. They start to climb. They're very anxious here, right? Burr, burr. There's more happening. I love the way that he arranges this with the different shifts and the different builds. And even as he kind of switches gears and delivery and cadence, you hear just so much happening with the production change. And I want to shout him out for this because this is something I've really come to appreciate since working with him. In the build up to SGP, I watched as he rearranged instrumentation, got things ready for the show. Also, not to give too much away, but working with him on other things, I've had the luxury of sitting back and really watching his producer mind. And what you have to appreciate is this man can not only sing, this man can not only play whatever fucking instrument that he wants. He's not only amazing on camera with his delivery, he's amazing with the raps, but his production has climbed to such a level. And his diversity of production, it's like a Kanye West sitting there producing things. He's not going to have any more BeatStar issues. This is never going to be a problem again because he doesn't need BeatStars. Right? Let's just put it out there. He's got the time now, and he's got the creativity, and he's got the talent and ability to just create incredible production behind the scenes, honestly, in whatever genre he wants. Because again, I've been lucky enough to hear some previews of other tracks and other things that he's working on. And I'm always a sucker for cinematic orchestral rap. And this right here has that, almost that NF quality, right? That Hans Zimmer quality. These dramatic builds, these dramatic hits. Give me the orchestra, give me the different string arrangements, and then rap over top of it. You gotta love it.
Doing right, who is right there on the righteous path.
I mean, this just kicks Kujo's ass in terms of any beat he could ever produce.
No wrong in words I write, but the forces out there test me REN. I'm trying to find the path of forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't high REN number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope. Took from you and the
This ain't pendulum or songs of hope. The C word took from you. We're trying not to get demonetized on this one. I don't know if I gotta mute that one. We'll see. We'll see later on. But anyways, Pendulum, is he shouting out the band Pendulum there? I forgot to ask him about that one. You know, or hope. This isn't positive music in terms of its progression and what we're doing. It's time to get angry. It's time to get down in the dirt.
oh, pussy. This ain't high REN number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope.
And I love how the camera is down low. Like, this REN has kind of dropped down. Look at where REN was delivering, right? REN's on the floor there. That's important to me, right? Even though you don't see the other REN, it's again like the Smeagol effect, right? He's gesturing down towards this REN who was sat on the floor.
Took from you and the last time we did this, the hope.
And then that camera arrangement right there is from the eyes of, let's call him Good REN. The eyes of Good REN at the bottom, looking up towards this very angry REN speaking down to him. I just love the way that this is framed right here.
Prevail. Now the hope is the rope that will choke a bitch pale.
Now the hope is a rope that will choke a bitch pale. I take that hope in this case, like REN always tries to see the better in human beings, right? He always hopes for the best. Even in this situation, he alluded to when he made his video and spoke on it many times, how he was just hoping that they could come to a resolution, right? And all these times when he's pitching them different ideas of how we can solve this situation, there's that hope. But now it's like that hope is twisted. So let's take that hope, and now it truly is going to turn into a rope for Kujo.
Pussy, this ain't high REN number 2.
Kujo. I can't even get his name right. Who cares about him?
This ain't pendulums or songs of hope. Took from you and the last time we did this, the hope did prevail.
And the last time he did this is also an important line. The last time he did what? The last time, I don't take it as just like talking about REN, right? The hope did prevail. He took from you. He stole from you because he took high REN down. And I'll get into the claims and I'll talk about that a little bit later because that's such a no-no. But for me, that alludes to Kujo stealing the sample from the Bulgarian choir. Kujo is used to taking things that aren't his and capitalizing on it. That's an important thing.
Hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec. Cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez, Ren.
Hate breeds hate. Please wait, geez, Ren. Love just the condensed rhyme schemes right there. And notice again how the strings change coming back into innocent Ren.
Hey, just wait a sec, cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Hey.
Sick of the sick boy. Again, just love the wordsmith and then the flipping on sick boy there.
The sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Fuck it.
And I feel like that whole dialogue and buildup is exactly what he went through in this situation. All the different conversations with Kujo, the back and forth, the call with the lawyer, everything that went into it. This is his own conflict and dialogue going on because there were many moments in this when he just wants to pull the trigger and he's just had enough, but he's still trying to give it a chance. Hell, I even remember when he proposed to Kujo and had this idea, hey, let's just make a new song and you'll make so much more money on this because I'll split it 50-50 with you on the master. We're not talking about the publishing, right? You guys need to understand, like, the master is where a ton of the money is. The publishing you get, like when you do performances and things like that. But the master split is for streaming revenue, download revenue, CD sales, all of that, which we know Ren is doing numbers. He has millions of followers on Spotify. He's doing numbers. Sick Boy continues to do numbers. He continues to grow. So Ren didn't have an obligation to pay Kujo any of the master from Sick Boy originally. So Kujo has no right to it, right? Because that's not the agreement. On BeatStars, Ren already made the payment. The contract was there that Ren paid, and he gets unlimited streams of it. He gets to have unlimited downloads, right? You can pay it in tiers on BeatStars. So you can pay for like maybe the first 50,000 copies you could sell, and then it's got to be renegotiated. Or you have 100,000 copies. Or you pay like the most amount of money, and then you can get an exclusive to that beat, and you can get unlimited streams and unlimited sales on it. And that's why the producer marks up the price. You pay him that much up front because there's no guarantee that your song is going to do those numbers, that you're going to get that money back. So it is kind of a risk in this case. So Ren took on board that risk, not Kujo. Ren took on board the risk of paying him all this money in order to stream it unlimitedly, in order to distribute that. Right? And then Ren invested in the music video. He's invested in the marketing and the advertising and everything that goes into it since then. So it's absolutely crazy and ludicrous that all of a sudden Kujo wants to turn around now that it's successful when he wasn't there and didn't put in any of the time to grow this and nurture it and development and go, give me the streaming and download money now. But even that, Ren was so excited when he's like, I've got this idea. I've got this solution. And I'm like, yes, there we go. Great idea. Tells Kujo he will split a master 50-50 greater than any other negotiation that was happening. Kujo could have made thousands upon thousands releasing something new, especially with all the attention around the situation. What did Kujo do? Well, what he normally does. He fucked up.
Your heart, so you're upset, but this hate breeds hate. Please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Fuck it.
Love how you hear that heartbeat underneath right here. And then the eerie footsteps. Oh! Yo!
Hi, Kujo. Please don't try to struggle. Hear me out. See, I'm on your side, really. Well, I was till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take us still the empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by. Poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
Oh, yo, hang on. There's got to be a keyframe here because that choir lit up. I want to see who else is in this video because that's Kai right there. But what's really funny is Kai has shaved his head. I saw a picture of Kujo on Instagram with his head shaved. So we're trying to look like Kujo on the... This is wild. This is wild. Hang on. Where's my keyframe? The choir lit up for a second. Are we going to show the choir? Keyframe. There it is. Yo, I see Joe on the left. I see Begina too. Let's go. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. All right, let's break down a little bit more, and then we'll keep it rolling. I love this operatic choir chanting through this, man. It just really builds it, and then you just hear this just gritty bass just knocking underneath in distortion.
Hi, Kujo. Please don't try to struggle. Hear me out. See, I'm on your side, really. Well, I was till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just
Jimmy, calling back to Money Game, but also cookie in the jar. You know, putting your hands in the cookie jar and getting greedy. Isn't it ironic that an artist who stands so against corporate greed and capitalistic greed and has spoken out about it so many times is now dealing with this situation within music and within one of his songs?
See, I'm on your side, really. Well, I was till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take us still the empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by.
Love how that piano kicks in right there and it just switches up. Also, I want to shout out Ren's kind of cadence here, right? He's got a little bit of a different cadence than what I've heard on other tracks. And let's call it like the Anderson .Paak phase of Ren, right? This newer sort of like up there in pitch, up there cadence, the way he's accentuating and highlighting certain syllables and words. I love it. And again, not to give too much away, but you'll probably hear something like that on another project that may or may not be coming soon.
Hi, Kujo. Please don't try to struggle. Hear me out. See, I'm on your side, really. Well, I was till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take us still the empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by. Poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
Woo. Damn.
Shut up, slut. You said the no. I thought you said you like it, right?
No, they tried to look like Kujo's girlfriend too? Oh, this is made to get under his skin.
Shut up, slut. You said the no. I thought you said you like it, right? I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man. What the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Well, guys, you probably think that this is extreme. I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, you know. I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Finn, I hope you wake up sweating from your...
Violence is fun, isn't it? I'm having so much fun with this. And listen, some people might be shocked about this. This was a last resort for Ren. And what I will say is this is Ren in diss track mode. What is the purpose of a diss track, right? I've been in plenty of diss battles myself to get under your opponent's skin, right? Kujo's girlfriend unnecessarily entered herself into this conversation. Started getting involved in public trashing Ren. Started doing something illegal like rewriting contracts and presenting them as actual contracts to bend the narrative in Kujo's favor. So she's involved herself into this situation. As far as I'm concerned, she's fair game.
From you too.
You just hear like her crying. Also, just the little sound moments of Folio, right? Like the chair being dragged across the floor, you can hear. Again, this production is going wild, man. He had so much fun with the cinematic impacts of all this.
Shut up, slut. You said the no. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said...
The last hole you said you liked it rough?
Liked it rough? You're a bitch, man. What the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa,
Bonnie and Clyde, which is interesting to me because obviously they were notorious bank robbers. In this case, Ren is viewing them as robbers of Sick Boy.
This dynamic, like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme. I won't lie, maybe just
Whoa, guy, extreme. Won't lie.
a little bit mean, you know.
Mean. So I love how he starts the bar and he's got the rhyme schemes up here. And then he ends the bar with different rhyme schemes. And then he just matches that pattern for like 4 straight bars. And then this is more of that Anderson .Paak voice that I was talking about. I just love this delivery, man. This is so dope. Love this bag.
Probably think that this is extreme. I won't lie, maybe just a little bit mean, you know. I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares. See me, I'm the sick boy that you enslave. Free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief.
I put my whole soul into my words legally. That's an important line right there. And then you have this moment. I just saw where the camera cut and Ren was actually tied up and Kujo was the one on the other side. And I take that as free Sick Boy. That's Sick Boy being tied up by Kujo. And then you also saw the pig mask, the Orwellian mask as well, which for Ren is very important. He's used this throughout the pig mask, representing greed, which is what's happening in this situation.
I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares. See me? I'm the sick boy that you enslave. Free me. Woo! When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally.
When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. Love that line. Oh, and one more thing I want to point out is look at Kujo and look at his girlfriend. They are tied up, right? They are victims of Ren. Because what's interesting is that throughout this situation, there's been another manipulation tactic by them. In this case, they've been the ones to spread lies and disinformation on Ren. They've been the one to cast stones. When Ren speaks on it, after they've already spoken about it publicly, they then turn around and go, oh, Ren's attacking us. We're the victims. Because that's normally the case. You're the instigator. You don't like the way a situation goes. All of a sudden, you get backlash from it. So then you turn around and you become a victim. So for me, there's symbolism here with them being victims to Ren, tying in with what's gone on this entire time.
I'm a little thief, one beef, one steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? I'm sick with the pen, I went easy on the daughter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, of a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part 1, it's even worse than part 2.
Oh! Why'd the lights go out? Anything else? The views expressed in this video are for creative purposes. Any issues I have will be dealt with on a personal basis. I do not condone abuse or bullying. Yeah, don't go attack Kujo after this situation. As you can see, Ren is handling it, and he's more than capable of handling it through his art.
Subject matter, you are part of the scenery.
That's a great line. I'm the subject matter. You are a part of the scenery. And you know what's very funny is that even throughout this situation, Kujo is still trying to capitalize on it. You go on the beat starts, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm putting it up, right? Kujo has the nerve even amidst all of this to say that he has songwriter credits on Sick Boy. He did not write the lyrics. He was not involved in the writing process. Hell, Ren even took the beat and rearranged a bunch of components to it because he took the stems from it and did his production saucing on it. So the nerve of this man could say he was a producer on it, that's fine, and he has himself listed as a producer on other tracks. But for whatever reason, on this track, he wants to get even more credit and be listed as a songwriter. I wonder why that is, Kujo. Is that because this song blew up?
This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? I'm sick with the pen, I went easy on the daughter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I
went easy on the daughter. I tell you what, I know you're watching. You always keep up with what I'm doing, don't you? He took it easy on you, daughter. Take that. And listen, while I got you, buddy. Hi. How you doing? Listen, I just want to say thank you, right? I know that you continue to tag me and stuff. It's cute. You continue to like drop diss tracks on me. You go after other reactors. You go after my friends. I just want to say thank you for letting me live in that head without paying rent. But what I will say is, I saw this when he wrote it. I heard this after it was done. We had conversations about this, and I was cool with it. So enjoy your olive branch, yet again.
I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the daughter. He's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public. You don't want that again. And no
out in public, then it's public. I think that's important because one of Kujo's complaints throughout this was how Ren is making this a public situation, which is hypocritical considering Ren discovered this because Sick Boy was taken down in a public way. The second that you take down such a popular song and album and copyright strike it, well, the artist is going to have to make a statement on it because the fans are going to demand what the hell is going on. And then on top of that, Kujo's the one who's running around in YouTube comments spreading lies and false narratives about Ren in this situation. So I love that he brings different elements of the conversation and everything that's been built up into this song. And that public line is one of those examples of how he's taking it now and flipping it back on him.
Hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public. You don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, trip a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part one. It's even worse than part two.
Woo! I tapped Sky on the head. It's diss track season. So look, one very important thing that I want to make clear is that I've been on YouTube for a while now, 10 plus years, right? There is one taboo, one line that as a creator, you absolutely do not cross. It's like pushing the nuclear button. And this is why the community gets so mad. People rally behind this because they get so upset, whether it's in comedy, whether it's in vlogs, whether it's with gamers, or especially musicians. But you absolutely and categorically do not copyright strike someone else's channel. That is directly threatening their livelihood because their channel then becomes at risk of getting demonetized. On top of that, you get 3 copyright strikes. See you later. There's no negotiation. Your channel, all of your hard work, everything that you built up is gone. And you can't get it back. It's literally pushing the nuclear button. You don't do it. And in this situation, it's not even a valid copyright strike. Kujo abused the YouTube copyright system. This is something that he could get in trouble for if Ren wants to pursue it and go down this route. Because what gets me, right, in terms of this timeline, and let's not get any of this twisted, right? The Bulgarian choir reaches out to Ren's lawyer. They want their publishing because this sample wasn't cleared. So that's the first violation and the first breach of contract. That didn't come from Ren. That came from Kujo not clearing a sample and selling it in bad faith to Ren and giving him the license for it and not making him aware that he didn't clear this sample. That should end all conversations right there, right? But even amidst all that, Ren was still trying to negotiate and still trying to say, look, I'll split whatever needs to be split with the Bulgarian choir. And that's a big step for Ren because Ren could just turn around and dig his feet in right there. No, he offered to try to find a solution and work on this situation, right? So then what does Kujo do after that when there's an issue with Ren's lawyer? Does Kujo reach out to Ren himself? Does he try to pursue other means? Does he try to contact Ren's publisher? No. Kujo running around saying that he was trying to contact Ren for a year is absolutely ridiculous. Ren, show me the messages. There's no messages from Kujo pursuing this whole situation about trying to get his money. There's no reaching out direct. There's no intent behind that. And Kujo showed he had no problems reaching out to Ren before when Ren dropped the song and he gave him props on it. Kujo has no problem shouting out Ren and saying that he's the songwriter on this and trying to claim false credits for this. And yet in this situation, magically it's like Kujo's acting as if pushing the nuclear button and serving a copyright strike and takedown notice to Ren's channel is the absolute last resort. Well, it wasn't. There were plenty of other options and other ways that Kujo could have dealt with this situation. But instead, he served Ren a copyright strike that he wasn't even allowed to do. And then they have the nerve to try to turn around and argue with Ren, well, this was the only way to get your attention. But was it though? Did you actually try to get his attention in another way? No. No, you fucking didn't. So you fucked up there, Kujo. And you also screwed up when Ren came to you with yet another solution and offered to make a new song. You know how much more money that would have made you? If you're so obsessed and worried about getting your bag, as you keep saying, and getting paid, why not just make a song with the man? And if I sound pissed off to you guys, hell yeah, I'm pissed off. Because I watched what it did to REN mentally. I watched the emotional distress that he went through when he's supposed to be excited, when he's supposed to be happy, getting ready to play his festival. Instead, he has to deal with all of this stress and all this bullshit. Everything that this man has gone through with his physical health and his mental health. You know how bad this was for him? It got to the point where he couldn't even have his phone on him because it was just becoming so toxic, right? He just had to step away from it all because he was heading down a dark path. But what do artists do when they go through anxiety, when they go through these dark clouds, when they go through these potholes? They use their art and they use their music as an outlet to release themselves, to express themselves, to help them cope. This is REN coping with and dealing with the situation the best way that he knows, through his music. But anyways, ran over. I'm done for now. REN, you were Knox certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end. Obviously, enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Also, if you want to support, you want to rep the brand, go get your Knox hats, hoodies, merch. We got it all. KnoxHillMusic.com. Go get the brand out there. It really, really does go a long way. All right, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. It's only Knox. No, catch you again.